Hi everyone, just wanted to update you on things and macabre horror as a whole. As you might be able to tell, this isn't scripted at all. I just wanted to speak to you from the heart as I talk in real life. I started the channel 2 years ago, which is unbelievable to me. I never thought it would take off like it has. It's been an amazing journey, and the fact that so many people are just willing to hear me read horror stories is unbelievable to me. I never could have imagined it. I've also authored 2 books, it's always been a bucket list goal for me. I've always wanted to author something and have it published, and that was just amazing. I'm so grateful to everyone who supported me with that as well. And I never would have done it without the channel. I never would have had the confidence to do something like that without the channel. So I'm so appreciative. Obviously, over the 2 years, we've built a fantastic community, which I'm so proud of. Just to get to know everyone in the community, and I know everyone's been posting comments on every video and staying in touch with me and emailing me, and it's just been great. I've absolutely loved it. As you know, hopefully, the channel was unfairly demonetized just over a month ago now, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I think. And it just came as a huge shock to me. Essentially, I just got an email out of the blue saying that the channel was effectively demonetized and that I had the right to appeal. To be honest, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I think the email came through late on a Sunday night, and I really wasn't expecting it. I know I'd been hearing about channels being demonetized, but I really thought that I'd stay clear of all of that and it just wouldn't happen to this channel. As you may have heard as well, I also started a brand new full-time job around the same time. So this channel's always been a hobby for me. I've always been doing a full-time job alongside of it. As some of you may have known, it's been, to be honest, the channel's been a huge help to me over the past 2 years. Because over the past 2 years, I've been through 2 redundancies, which I'm not sure if I've shared that with you before, but it's true. So it's been a real period of intense change for me. I've been through a lot of pain and heartache and just wondering if I'm good enough, basically. Obviously, I've found a new job now and it seems to be going well. But as some of you may know, when you've got a mortgage hanging over your head, it's always a massive worry knowing how you're going to pay your bills. But outside of the monetary aspect, the channel's really helped me to stay sane, basically. It's just really it's been the constant for me all the way through those 2 years. And it's been a really challenging time for me. And I'm just so grateful to everyone for helping me through it, basically. And it's been great. I've loved the experience. But with the demonetization and starting the new job, it's been so stressful and very busy for me as well. I mean, outside of the weekends, where even then I don't have much time to myself, I just get no time anymore in the evenings, really. And it's just been a real struggle to produce much content. So as far as the demonetization goes, I appealed the decision twice, but both times it was upheld. I'm not sure if it was seen by a real person or not. From what I've heard, it might have been reviewed by AI as well. I don't know, but I've appealed it twice and it's been upheld twice. I'm fully aware that I could just start doing videos where I show my face. I know a few creators have started doing that. But that's personally not something I'm comfortable doing. Some of you may know I've got a background in radio, so I used to do a radio show when I was younger, and I've never really been comfortable showing my face on camera. It's just a personal choice. It may shock you to learn that I'm actually quite introverted in my real life. I don't like having much attention on me, to be honest. and it's just not something that I'm comfortable doing. So I hope you can all understand and appreciate that. I'm not, and have never really done this for personal fame or glory. It's just been, as I say, something that's really supported me through a lot of personal change in my life. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and it's just been a bit of a creative outlet for me. So hopefully you can understand that decision from my perspective. So I've had a few weeks to really assimilate and come to terms with the outcome. I've been on highs and lows. It's been such a roller coaster for me, just thinking about what's going to happen. As I say, I suppose I'm lucky that I haven't been reliant upon the monetary aspect of the channel. Obviously, it's all been, any support has been amazing, and it's been so helpful to have a little bit of extra income personally. It's been really, really helpful, but I've never been reliant or fully reliant on that money. So whereas I know some more established channels have just had the rug pulled out from under them, and it's been a real issue, a real gut blow. So I've got that to be thankful for, I suppose. But I've sort of come to the decision that, paired with my new job, which is obviously really demanding, I've found it a real struggle to produce new stories for YouTube, even though I've scaled back my production to just once a week, as well as producing additional content for Patreon and continuing to upload on Spotify as well. I really want to keep Macabre Horror going as long as I can. I don't want to throw things away. I want to keep things moving and going forward. But I'm conscious that I don't want the quality to suffer, but also being mindful of burning myself out, because I've burnt myself out before and it's not fun. It's and I've started to see the signs for that. So I need to make a decision. So as a result of all of that, I've recently come to the very difficult decision that I'm not going to be producing any further new stories here on YouTube. What I'll now be doing and focusing on is producing new content for my Patreon and Spotify as well. So the reason behind this decision is twofold, really. So firstly, I've been left with a really bad taste in my mouth from dealing with YouTube and just seeing demonetization happen to lots of other great channels on the platform. I've seen it happen to some good friends, channels that I've been in touch with previously, and it's just a real shame that YouTube are going down this route. I completely understand they want to sort of reduce any mass-produced content that doesn't have a real person behind it. I completely get that. But it's just the fact that real channels are getting caught in the crossfire like this one, and it really stings. Frankly, and I wanted to stay professional all the way through this, but this is just to give you my honest thoughts on the matter. And frankly, I really don't want to produce any further content for such a platform. Although YouTube's a video site initially, and maybe it was quite naive of me, I previously thought that creativity was the primary metric of success on the platform. So basically, as long as you put your own unique spin on your content, regardless of the format, whether it's video or audio like these stories are, you'd be fine. I've since found out that this isn't the case, and frankly, I don't want to be a part of the future of the platform. Again, hopefully you can understand that. Secondly, I just have to give credence to my full-time job. It's what pays my bills. It's what keeps a roof over my head. And I need to be kind to myself by not spreading myself too thin. This doesn't mean that I'm going anywhere though. So I'm going to continue creating content when I can for Patreon and for my podcast on Spotify. So the links are below if you want to join one or both of them. But to be quite honest, with the situation as it is now, I just can't spread myself across 3 platforms without the quality suffering. I really hope you can all understand where I'm coming from, and that this is by no means an easy decision. I've been flip-flopping on this for weeks since the demonetization happened. I've been trying to keep sort of the plate spinning across all 3 platforms, and it's been a real struggle, and I've just needed to come to this decision. So I hope you can understand that. But as I mentioned, if you still want to be a part of the Macabre Horror community, please join my Patreon, even if it's as a free member. You don't need to join one of the paid tiers at all. You can still join as a free member and get all of the updates, and there are still some free stories on there as well, so don't worry about that at all. And obviously, please follow the Spotify podcast as well, so I'm going to be keeping that going as well. I'm going to be continuing to record new stories, and I'm even doing new content like horror movie and game reviews as well. But what this decision is going to help me to do is to focus and keep delivering great content, because that's something that I've always been passionate about. I don't just want to phone it in. I want to produce great content. As you can probably tell from my voice, this is something I'm really struggling to say. I hoped it would never come to this, but it's just something that needs to happen. And with everything that's happening on YouTube, I just can't continue producing content for them anymore. And it's just really, really tough for me to say that. But, and I really mean this, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Whether you were part of the channel from the very beginning, and I know there were or are loads of you that have been here since the beginning, or even if you found me recently or anywhere in between, I'm just so proud of the community that we've built over the past 2 years. And I've really enjoyed producing content for you. And I'll keep enjoying producing content for you on Patreon and Spotify if you decide to follow me there. You know, I appreciate that some of you don't use those platforms, and that's absolutely fine. But if you do want to follow me there, I'd really appreciate that. And as I say, you don't need to be part of the paid tiers on Patreon at all. Just join the channel, just join the Patreon as a free member, and then we can stay in touch. So that's everything off my chest. I wanted this video to be from the heart, and hopefully it's come across that way. Obviously, this isn't my normal narrating voice, but I just wanted this to come across as from the heart, and hopefully you can hear how difficult this has been to say. But I really do appreciate you all, and I really hope to see some, if not all of you, over on the Patreon and the Spotify podcast. But without further ado, on YouTube at least, this is Macabre Horror, signing off.